Hey guys, so I wanted to answer this one with a video just because I have gotten a lot of questions about this particular thing. Like, how do you like this drill? So first off, this is a 507 Tar River. One of the issues with these drills is the ability for them to cut. They are lighter weight. I think the whole unit weighs like 2,000 pounds. And if you do that by 7 rows or 7 coulters and you divide that out, you figure out you only have like 140 pounds per coulter. And then of course that's distributed across your rear rotating bar or wheel, which is the drive wheel on this machine, and then also your double disc. So you have to keep that in mind. So one of the big issues is guys who and girls who have these drills to say, it looks like a no-till, but I can't get it to no-till. I knew that wasn't going to be an issue for me because I have a 75 horsepower tractor that I'm running this on, and it's a case. I think my lift capacity is like over 4,000 pounds. Something, it's outrageous. It's really, really fantastic on that tractor for that size. So I added a bunch of weight, 600, 800 pounds, plus the weight of the seed. No issues cutting. I mean, I'm cutting right through the huge biomass from our Nitro Booster carbon load plantings. I'm cutting right through old fescue pastures that I'm reclaiming that were old pipeline, and now I'm drilling in carbon load or Nitro Boost, and I'm cutting right through it. No issues there. The calibration goes smoothly. The really only complaint I have, if I was to do it again new, is one, I think the costs have gone up significantly since I bought mine. So I put a prepayment down for mine. I actually had to wait like 10 months, but I think it was like 2019. So I was like $2 or $3 grand less than what they are now. So that's number one. The other issue that I would say is something to be concerned about is, anything that's ground driven. Even I have buddies with Great Plains, the 3-point ground driven units that they'll say they'll get skips. I think the new PH drills look like they have a really nice drive wheel that's kind of offset to help reduce that, especially on uneven ground. First Products drills are actually battery operated, so they're always running. So it's similar to like a sprayer. You cut that power off to cut the seed from being dropped. So that's another thing to consider if you do have uneven ground like we have. So that would be one issue. The other issue is just kind of fine-tuning the drill, honestly. It's not really a complaint, but it is a lot of time. So making sure your coulter and double disc are aligned, that's something that they tell you they did it. In my experience, they weren't perfectly aligned, or at least not to my satisfaction. So, you go and walk out after you drill a field and you have 50% of your seed sitting to the right or to the left of the furrow. And it's not that it wasn't getting covered up. It simply wasn't aligned. So we had to go through, realign everything. We had to go through, replace some bolts, kind of be constantly going through and retightening things down. I just did that this past weekend. But all in all, I mean, it's a good drill. It drills things in rows. You get to, go out and look, and you'll see perfect rows of things, which is really, really cool. So would I buy it again? I would. Would I buy it again at the new price points? I don't know. That's a little bit tougher pill to swallow. I think some of the other drills have gotten a little bit more competitive, so I don't think it's 2 to 3 times the cost anymore. It might be time and a half. So when you start to get closer, and the quality might be significantly better on something else where you're not having to realign things and do all this other stuff, have a bunch of spare bolt nuts and bolts, it might be something I would consider going up to a little bit of a better quality brand. But overall, I see no reason why I won't have this, knock on wood, for many more seasons. And, I've made some light fabrications to the closing wheels. I've actually removed, because I'm always planting green, I've removed the closing flaps, and I'm getting better depth when I'm planting because I don't have any back pressure, and I'm getting more constant turns on the drive wheel. So little things like that, but that also kind of makes it cool that you can go in and kind of make your own fabs, because you're probably not going to do that to a $15,000 or $20,000 machine. So that's my quick review. Hopefully that helps somebody out there. I have had a lot of questions over the last day and a half since posting that video about this type of drill, be it on TikTok or YouTube. So hopefully that quick review of the Tar River 507 helps somebody out. If you have any more questions, shoot me a message, or if you're interested in our seeds, check us out at vitalizeseed.com.